Greetings you all, Team Pamela. How are you doing? I hope you are well. I'm okay. I take this time to welcome you all. Thank you so much for your time. My new viewers, my new subscribers, the keyboard reactors, my moderators, Team Positive, Team Negative, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you all. I'm humble, I'm grateful, I'm thankful at the same time because of you, my people. God bless you all. And thank you so much because I see a subscription going up because of you, my people. Because I've been requesting you and I see like you are the best of the best. So thank you so much. And we are back again here with our reaction video of today. What do we have, my people? Before we jump into that reaction, the song is still on. Let's subscribe. We are road to 5K. Don't forget. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And share my videos. Like, shower me with likes, my people. And our goal is to reach 5,000 and above because it is not something which we are stopping. We are on the move. We are on the move, but each step we make, we have to announce. So we are doing well. So whom do we have here? I'm telling you, when you watch Mura Senso's video, to those people who say, oh, you people, you like talking about Mura Senso, when you are keen in watching Mura Senso's video, you find a scammer. This is a con artist. Really, really, really con artist, because I've never met a liar like Mura Senso. Mura Senso is making things to look like that is how things appear to be. Whatever Mura Senso is telling people in his live stream, those are just his own making. This is someone who is very young, according to him. But now talking about over 30 years, he could see Ogutu, the uncle, sharp, over 30 years ago. And this is someone who always come here and say, I'm young, a young boy. So Mura Senso have proved to be like over 50 years, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, over 30 years, and he could see what Uncle Ogutu was doing. That is someone who was mature, who knew what was happening during that period. And now bringing Uncle Ogutu to be like now the live stream talk. I see this, and I've come to conclude the reason why Mura Senso is not getting along with Conrad is this. Because Mura Senso has no secret. He has no family secret. He comes here and starts telling us, oh, no one should ask me about my wife. No one should ask me about family matters, how I sleep with my wife or how I do whatever with my wife. No one should ask me because I'm like any other person there. My life is just because we document our life, but we are not different. And then he comes and sits down with Ogutu's issue. And then he lied a lot about this issue of Ogutu. One might ask, Pamela, why do you say he's lying? He's lying a lot. All these are things which he made up. If he was young as he says, he would not have known all these things which took place. The way he's trying to now imitate or trying to show how Ogutu and the wife whom she got behaved on that time, you wonder, was he staying with them in that same house? When this wife was asking for this money to buy food, was Mura Senso documenting it? Because you cannot just say exact things and you are not there. Mura Senso, where do you get all these things? And when people see this, people sit here and talk about it, people might say, oh, you hate Mura Senso. Look at the way Mura Senso is lying. It's very irritating. You look at the way he's portraying things. Look at the way he has buttoned his shirt first. The way he has buttoned his shirts. Rocio, Madam Parasite, go. No one can take this one. Who can say with such a man? The buttons are buttoned upside. Madam Unique tried all she could, but she could not let this man learn. This man cannot learn. I'm telling you, he's on. He's making his videos, and he can see himself in the mirror just like that. Because when you are recording, you can see yourself. Like now, I'm recording myself here, but I can see if my button or if maybe one of my dress is not well arranged. I can try to adjust myself. But Mura Senso. So cannot even see that one button is up here. He's trying to show people what happened, trying to portray, trying to Mura Senso even trying to go inside to get a coat to try to show people how they con people. This is how they con people. You cannot do all that, I'm telling you. You cannot do all that what Mura Senso did or showed people today unless it's something which has been practicing every day. We are going to see all that. The lie which Mura Senso's body carries is too much. Mura Senso needs to go and dip himself in River Antonio and cleanse himself. I hear people in Nyabohase, they go and cleanse themselves. The other day, Max One told us that the wife took the child to be cleansed. Huh? There's another lady who cleanses them. So, Mura Senso need to go and cleanse himself in River Antonio. If not so, to the woman who people go to and cleanse them. Because the lie which Mura Senso carries in his body or in his mind or in his heart, you believe Mura Senso at your own risk. I'm telling you, this work is not easy. The work which Mura Senso doing is not easy. I'm telling you, it takes a professional person to behave like Mura Senso. Is very professional in begging. Mura Senso could lie down just for people to give him super chat. Super chat was the first thing Mura Senso asked when he was starting his live stream. He's talking about people who are going to talk about it. Why would you do something which you know people are going to talk about? Why do you think this is something which you can joke with like that? Even if maybe you are in need. We know everybody out there, the people are in need. But even if you are in need, let people help you because they want to help you. Do not be someone who is, like now, beggars in town with their tiri. When I watched Mura Senso's video, live stream, I felt like my stomach was like I was feeling nausea. I don't know what I was feeling because I was seeing a cartoon, a con artist in front of me. You look at him, the things which are coming from his mouth. Now Musavi, the cook. You will kill us, I'm telling you. Musavi is not employed by Mura Senso. Musavi was a worker of Gitiriva. Gitiriva, who is also a beggar, employing other people. So because now here there is a big house, and that Gitiriva's house is not congested, so Musavi was transferred to the home of a king. Now this is where he is. But Mura Senso is not there, the boss of Musavi. So where do you work, Musavi? Oh, because Musavi's parents are drunkards and the father beats his mom all the time now. He decided to leave the home. Your dad still beats your mother even up to now. Your mom seek roofing in your home. Have you ever left your home? Is that the reason why Musavi left his home? You don't want to talk about family issues, but you can sit down like 2 hours trying to look for what you can talk about on other people. Musavi, I don't work. It doesn't work for me. He's an employee of Gitiriva. Gitiriva has a squeezed house. That's why he came here. This is someone whom you want to take to college next year or this year. The year has rolled. Sorry. And then now is when you are coming to bring his family affairs here. You cannot trust Mura Senso with your private issues. Never tell Mura Senso anything. Let him dig for himself. The same way the brother is doing. the children of Stepdad. When I watch these people, I feel like, And I watched Mura Senso's video or live stream. I saw like now the house is empty. Rosio mom took like everything with her. No wonder the bags were so many. The house is empty. And Mura Senso is just showing the empty house. And I don't know why this one has never crossed his mind. Madam, you have a very big house, many rooms. Why can't you make an office somewhere? Why do you make your bedrooms like that, like someone who is squeezing themselves in a corner like Pamela? You have a big house. Why can't you just make a place where you make it as an office, but not taking people to your bedroom? People know how your bedroom looks like. People knows when the house is empty. Like now, Rocio is like, Rocio took everything. Everything is out there. And when people sit to talk about it, you feel bad. But you took people into your home. Huh? You unveiled everything. So I want us just to check and see what is Mura Sensor up to. Oh, today we want to see the first person to super chat me in 2026. Imagine this begging has become like now a competition. It's trademark where when he start begging, he's now proud of it. Who is now going to be number one in super chatting me? I'm telling you, Madam Parasite, people have been blaming you, oh, Rocio this, Rocio that. Okay, you cannot be 100% you're a human being, but staying with this type of a man is not easy. It is not easy. Someone who is always out there, making the family look like now you are disabled. And on the other hand, he's saying, oh, when Ogutu got married to this lady, or the lady felt like now she's going to stay in a rich person, a rich man's home. Okay, we are blessed. We are rich. A rich man who lies down for begging. He's begged now. He started by lying down, putting his legs up. My goodness. Mura Sensor, please. This is a new year. Can't you start this new year well? No one pushed you, Mura Sensor, to go and get those Appaloosas. You started long, but ever since you brought these Appaloosas, your mind is leaving you. I'm telling you, this man, if he's not checked, you can sit and someone sit there talk about such things, you might think this person is okay. He need to be squeezed with someone, maybe a pastor to put him in a corner and goolies. That head of Mura Sensor should be slapped. Come out, you the devil. Come out. At least for Mura Sensor to have relief. Because Mura Sensor is losing it. I'm telling you, Mura Sensor is folding 2,000. Now trying to show like what Ogutu was doing when the new wife asked for money for food. He folded 2,000. Now they became like 4,000 Kenya shillings. Because you cannot do that unless it's something which you've been doing. Was it there when Ogutu was folding that money? You want to know this man is a liar. He's trying to do it. He's doing like now that is what he's been doing all along. The subscribers of Mura Sensor, now you know how Mura Sensor is always playing with your mind. This is how he manipulates people. Because, leave alone this one of Ogutu, he's trying to show you how he can get money through you or from you. He started by saying, who will super chat me in the year 2026? That is another con. That is how they do it, because he do it better. He knows how to bring money from, he knows how to get money from people. He has no shame, lying low, a father, lying low, getting money, as if it's not working, begging like never before. I'm telling you this, then we see the receipt. Because after watching this thing, I could not believe my eyes. Mura Sensor is lying day by day, He's asking people, what are you still waiting out there? You should come and get married to my uncle. Oh, out there people think that when they marry my uncle, they will be close to a rich person. A rich beg. Ogutu is one person who is not supposed even to put maybe condition. He has no home of condition. People are helping him. Even the ladies whom he is going to marry, those are just people who are giving him help, a helping hand. Because this is someone who came from jail. He deleted someone. That is why he was given that sentence of manslaughter. And this man not knowing he's lying. Mura Sensor, stop your lies and stop talking a lot. Mura Sensor is telling the audience as if people don't understand. During those times, there were no lawyers in Kenya. Oh my goodness. It doesn't mean that when you started the race long time, then you will finish number one. No. Look where Christmas list is, because he's not playing like this one. This is a player. This has lost his way. Once you lose your way, you can even go backward. The lawyers were not in Kenya there. 30 years and above, there were no lawyers. And then what happened? And then Ogutu fought with someone because of a lady. And during that time they were fighting. Ogutu had a wife and children. According to Brother, because he was seeing them. This is a young boy. Now was seeing people in that over 30 years ago. Still up to now, he's still very young. So Ogutu fought with someone. You want to know how Mura Senso lies a lot? Because he talks a lot. Whatever he's telling you, there's no truth in whatever Mura Senso is telling you. There's no truth. These are just things which he has just made up. He wants a live stream. He wants super chats. What do you expect him to do? Huh? Oh, my uncle fought another person, but then he was married with kids. But now, after fighting, the man went and reported him. The man went, the same man went and reported him. And then Uncle Gutu was sentenced to manslaughter. Not the man went and reported that Ogutu, Uncle Gutu fought him and robbed him. Is that manslaughter? Or that should be robbery without violence? That can never be manslaughter. Mura said so. Sometimes before you sit down or you come up with something, we know you travel over 70 years, but just showing the road, how you are peeing, how you are doing what. But there are so many things which you don't know. But if you don't know something, do not rush and talk about it. Do not come out here and humiliate yourself. Do not come out here and talk about your uncle. Oh, after the man reported my uncle, he was sentenced to life imprisonment or manslaughter. It was manslaughter. You can never be charged with manslaughter unless you delete someone. All these charges, like maybe the one which you are saying, oh, he robbed the man, would have been robbery with violence, not manslaughter. Correct me, my people. But you hear him talking about manslaughter. This man deleted someone. But because now he wants to sugarcoat it, he wants a lady to marry him. And instead of just begging, please, I beg you ladies out there, come and marry my uncle. Him is talking about, I know people out there, people want to marry Ogutu. Because he's a relative of Mura Senso, a rich man. He went to Kisi, to where he comes. I'm telling you, these people are. Mura Senso, stop this. Mura Senso, instead of saying Uncle Gutu went to Kisi, where he was born, where he deleted someone, he went there to look for a wife. Mura Senso is saying there's a tribe here in Kenya which is Kisi. That is where the tribe where Ogutu is coming from. It's a Kisi. Kondad is a Kisi. Why can't you just say he went to his kinsmen to look for a wife, but he could not find? You cannot find. You deleted someone, you cannot find. The history is there, and that's why you find Ogutu ran and came on this side to hide, not just coming here to do what? You see, normally what happens in the village when someone deletes someone like that, you find very hard for people to associate themselves with them again. It becomes like a curse. And that's why it's like he followed the brother to where the brother is. That is the reason why he doesn't have a wife up to now. Forget about what Mura Senso is telling you. Mura Senso is a liar. The way Mura Senso is doing things with the shirt upside down. So Mura Senso could sit down with the story of his uncle until the video ends. You think that is someone who is normal? People are bored with Mura Senso. People are tired with the things which Mura Senso is showing. If it is not horses, Appaloosa, what? It is the grain, it is the river, it is the grass. People are tired of this. Kiswahili says, Muzunguko. Merry-go-round. So he looked around. What do I do? Let me start by saying, who will super chat me first? Oh, Janet Harris, Janet Harris, Janet. She was the first. And then another one, because that is what he wants. He's begging. He's buying lands here and there, but cannot use his money. Who told him to go and buy Appaloosas? He still want to bring more. Who told him? What business is he doing with those Appaloosas as we speak? Leave alone future. We don't know future. We don't know whether we will reach the time when we'll be selling those babies. Talking of now, what do we gain out of those? Business is good when it is a business which profits you. But now you just entering a business. Now you make this your business to be other people's business. Asking for donation to the extent Mura sense of lying down. I'm telling you, begging is not easy. Begging is not easy. People think, oh, I don't know what haters are going to say. What were we to say? The reactor. Ours is just to highlight it more. I'm telling you, let us see the receipt of Mura Senso, how shameless Mura Senso have started this year 2026. Very shameless man, con artist. That is how I can call him. Because the way he was behaving today, he was behaving like someone who has lost it. He need to be given pasta to slap his head, put him in a corner where he cannot move. But goalies, come out. You who is disturbing Mura Senso, away. Away, Satan.
Happy Sunday, my people. I want to see who will super chat me number 1 this year. I want to see who will super chat me this year. Nick_Theory says, new students of Iammarwa, Happy New Year. Thank you so much. I want to see the first super chats this year, 2026, guys. Fantastic. Other people say, today is our big day. My next video that is coming on YouTube, it's called He is Officially Fired from My Team. Janet Harris, you've taken the day, 50 euros. Hey, Madam Janet Harris, you are the top-notch true commando soldier, number 1.
Janet Harris, or Harras, number 1, to super chat Mura Senso, because this is what he wants. This live stream is about super chatting Mura Senso. You look at Mura Senso is looking very happy. Compared how Mura Senso was when Rocio Mom was here. I think this is good for them. You shouldn't be in a relationship which make you feel like now you are choked. I look at Mura Senso is someone who likes to be alone. This is someone who does not like any commitment. So Mura Senso and Uncle Ogutu, no wonder he likes talking about Uncle Ogutu while he's forgetting his. When you hear Mura Senso talk about people like Uncle Ogutu, you might think Mura Senso's life is very perfect, because now he talks like someone who has a wife, someone who lives a very good life, someone who is 100%. He's forgetting his life. He's forgetting, but could see Uncle Ogutu. Same to the brother. He doesn't know his life, but could see Mwita, could check on Yaya, could do this, but forgetting theirs. So Janet Harris, super chat Mura Senso first, because this is what this live stream is all about. You look at him, he knows how to plan himself, because he's a con artist. That is Mura Senso. And now already it has started. And now he's talking about the families in Argentina. Let's hear what he's talking about, what's happening about the family who are in Argentina.
I am here, me as Mama Shagala Bagala, a little bit here and there. Guys, Janet Harris text on the day. I want everybody to just take a minute and say thank you, Mama Janet Harris, guys. Just for me. It is New Year. I wanted to see who will be the first one to super chat me. It's very special, guys. You have no idea when you're on YouTube and somebody super chats you. You feel so good. You feel like the year has started very well. Let's take a minute.
It's good for people to super chat you, super thank you, and you don't need to ask them. Let them feel like now they are doing it for you. But you making a live stream of now trying to manipulate people who will be the first. Why would you make it to look like a competition somehow? Mura Senso knows how to manipulate his audience, and his audience all the time, they fall on this trap. You wonder why. Did he bewitch these people or what? Let me ask, because I don't understand. Things which are just obvious, people they don't get it.
Aris, thank you so much. In other words, you can say asante, or in Spanish, you can say muchísimas gracias. That means thank you so much. In Portuguese, how do you say thank you?
So Mura Senso brought that issue of, how do you thank someone if someone gifted you or super thank you, or how do you say thank you in different languages? just to bring people together so that he can confuse them more. He knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing. It is not something which is starting now. Mura Senso have clocked 10 years. Imagine 10 years doing the same thing. He must be very expert in this. And that's why these people cannot see anything. They still look at him like the innocent Mura Senso. But with him, he has upgraded his cunning ways of doing things, the way he calls them. He has upgraded.
Second big donation is coming from Eloise Blake, 5864, $9.99 US. Fantastical. May you be blessed. This will be your year. All those that are supporting me, even those who are not donating, this will be your year. And for the hater who is watching, this is the year we win. It's either you join our team or you cry in a corner. Yes, you will cry there, my friend. You know, this is the year already, we've already proclaimed. Is it proclaimed? Obrigado.
So it's winning big through begging. And now can talk about the hater who is seeing, who is in a corner. Yes, even you're in a corner, but begging. Better the hater who is just doing their thing but don't beg like you. You should tone it down. Because a big YouTuber like Mura Senso is still talking of small people with 2,000 subscribers like Pamela, knowing he's doing the worst thing in his channel. He has made his channel to be like a begging channel, but still can talk about people who are just analyzing his videos, calling them a hater. What is hating? You are a scammer. What I can say, that is scamming. You cannot do that. You cannot just be every day begging, and then you expect people just to clap for you. It's going to be very difficult for people to trust you again, because you are. Let those people whom you blindfolded keep on sending you money, but you are killing your channel slowly. I'm telling you, one day you will look back and you will see the areas where you're not doing well. You cannot just be doing this to your subscribers and then you expect the new ones to come and join you so that you can keep on begging them. So this begging thing has made even his YouTube channel to get stuck, because people don't want it to go in a place whereby they will be like slaves for that person. And when he was starting, he talked about someone is removed from his team officially, is fired. You who is begging, whom can you fire? Do you employ these people whom now you are removing from your team? What do they gain out of your team? Mura Senso, stop this your nonsense, because the way Mura Senso behaves, that makes him lose friends every day. You will remain alone. Your dad Kohera also keep on advising you, please do not behave like that. If you've made it in life through begging, do not make people to be your slaves. You can fire someone. So what? Are you YouTube? Are you YouTube? Do you pay these people who are loyal to you? So what is the point of firing them? Just let people be. It is you who is fired, because now you're not traveling, you're not doing anything, just begging.
Forget this. I feel like, oh my God. Yeah. How could I forget? Oh my God. How could I forget? Maybe I need to visit a Portuguese.
Look at the styles which he's using to beg. Who does that in their real sense? Who does that? It's like now he has never seen money, he has never seen super chat, he has never seen anything. He's seeing it for the first time. This is a way of manipulating his subscribers, and many have fallen into this. A grown up just behaving like this. Is this how people vlog out there? Is this the commando people are calling, or traveling commando? Is this how they behave? No wonder Roresis cannot take it. Who can be with such a man? Even if maybe you come from a poor family, he doesn't care. You will just go back there. Sometimes it's not all about money. Sometimes it's not all about big houses. But the person whom you want to spend the rest of your life with also have to be someone who at least you look up to and you say, oh, this is the best man I want. Oh, this is the best woman I want. But someone who behaves like this, who can stand that person? Who can stay with this man even for a month? Rocio is strong. Madam Roro, you are very strong.
Workers' holiday, they work 24/7. The truth is, I give my workers holiday, but we also have to understand this is such a big home that we have to balance. Yes, my workers go on holiday. Like right now, you don't see Matata here. Matata is on holiday. Matata is our Land Cruiser driver. He's on holiday. And there's a lady also called Dorothy. She takes care of the whole cleaning and all this. She's the house manager. She's also on holiday. So days off as well. Yeah, days off, they go mostly, you see, someone like Musavi, his case is very difficult. Musavi in his home, his dad is a very, how can I say, drunkard. I don't speak for other people's family, but this has come out. He beats his mom and all these things, so Musavi left home. Okay. So when Musavi left home, he found this space as a good space for him. And I want to remind you, Musavi actually doesn't work for me, he works for Gitiriba. Only that because me and Gitiriba, we are very close, and Gitiriba's home is very tiny. So I told Gitiriba, instead of you having a worker who is Musavi, and when your kid goes to school, he has nothing to do, he can stay here in our home and be helping work here. And at the same time, he can be cooking food that we all eat, all the families, Gitiriba's family and my family. And then Musavi has been working here, but his boss is not me, it's Gitiriba, okay?
My people, Wagwan. Morasenso can open his mouth to talk about, oh, Musavi's dad is a drunkard. Sometimes he beats his mom. Your dad is not a drunkard, but still can beat your mom. What is the difference? When you are talking about Musavi, do not bring about the family thing here. Just talk about Musavi. Oh, I'm not the employer of Musavi, but I took him from Gitiriba. But now, who is he working for? Oh, me and Gitiriba, we are very close, so I took Musavi because Musavi, Gitiriba's house is very squeezed. By the time he was employing him, he didn't know the house was squeezed or was small. It's only that Murasenso always like to envy other people's things. So when he saw Musavi there, he saw like now Gitiriba doesn't need someone to work for him. I'm taking Musavi. That is what happened. Not because the house is squeezed or he's cooking food for even Gitiriba's family to eat here. So you want to tell me all this time we've been seeing Gitiriba eating there is because of Musavi? Murasenso, how many times have I called you? Calm down. Whether you employed him or Gitiriba, you are not his boss. Now it is coming now, this issue of I'm not Musavi's boss, because the time has reached when Murasenso promised Musavi to take him to school. So now he can change. Me, I'm not your boss. I've done my part. So this is the reason why he's bringing all this in. But bringing the family issue or the parents, how the parents fight, I don't think that is necessary. Because you've never sat down to talk about your dad who is battering your mom every now and then. Why is it that it is difficult for you to talk about your parents, but you can sit like 2 hours just talking about people's parents?
Regular life, we have emotions, we get angry, we get soft, we get nice, we smile, just like you. There's no difference. The only difference is our life is public. Our life is just public. That's the only difference. Like me, you can know what I'm eating. I can show you this and tell you this one is, I use it for my, that one, you know. That's the only difference, you know. Can you guess many things, Michael? Okay, this, guys, Q&A before I read my phone. And also, guys, remember it's 2026. Give yourself a shout out for being here. Marwa, did your uncle find a wife? No, my uncle hasn't found a wife. Please, if you're the wife there, as long as you don't have kids, it will be okay. Because the house I'm giving my uncle does not have a space for kids. So if you know someone that would love to be my uncle's, that is Uncle Ogutu, uncle's wife, let me know. Maybe you are the one watching here. But I want to say, that, you know, some people also, they think if they marry my uncle, then they will be very close to riches and everything. No, uncle has his own life, I have my own life. Me, I'm defending for my family. Uncle, there's a lady that we brought here some time back. I think my dad...
Uncle Gutu hasn't gotten a wife yet, but Mura Senso is asking out there. If you are out there, maybe you are the one who is asking this question, but make sure you don't have a child or children out there. Because there are some people out there who might feel like now marrying your Uncle Gutu, now you'll be close to a rich man who is Mura Senso. Huh? Mura Senso, let me tell you, number one, your uncle has no reason even to select a woman. He's someone in hiding. People who are going to get into his life are people who are just helping him. And he has no, how do I say it? He has no power to choose a wife. And that's why he has not gotten any wife yet. So Uncle Gutu is one person who is supposed to have or get a wife with even 10 or 20 kids. Because these people who are coming to his life are just coming to help him. He has nothing which is going to, he has nothing to offer. People are going to help him because he's lonely. He's not going to get married because he's in love. No. Even the wife whom you are looking for Uncle Gutu, you are just looking for a wife to keep him company, not a wife whom he's going to love or a wife who is going to love him. So do not say this person should not have kids. Anybody, because he's open to anything. He has a choice. He does not have a choice. So if you are putting restriction, and that's why you cannot get, because with him, he's an ex-convict. Someone who has no say at all. He can take anything which comes his way. But you think when people hear that Ogutu is close to you now, people would marry Ogutu because of your richness. You who is a beggar? What richness do you have? What riches do you have? You're not a rich man. A rich man who lies down. When someone superchats him, he lies down. Lying down now, dancing like a baby. Talking about people. No. Talking about young YouTubers. A rich man. You open your mouth and you say, oh, those ladies out there, if you know you have children, you shouldn't. All those people who think that Uncle Gutu is close to a rich person also is a problem. I don't think that is going to be a problem, because even if he's close to you, you look at him, you look at someone who doesn't have anything. He's just like someone who is being helped. Everybody is helping him. So even someone who is blind will just see this one has no money. And the fact that he is related to you cannot help. It has never helped anyway. So even Uncle Gutu's case is no different. Even the lady who is going to come for him will have to ask, what is your work? I'm a gate man. So I don't think that has anything to do with children. So if you don't want, don't put it in Uncle Gutu. Uncle Gutu needs anybody who comes his way.
Thank you so much. And even I was told, if you cut a red onion in the middle, you put it next to where you're sleeping, you'll wake up and all this is gone. So guys, I'm telling you this story where my uncle met a potential lady to be a wife. I hope she's not watching. The good thing is I'm not saying her name I mean. We actually have problems. Most Africans have a problem between she and he, because most of our native languages, we don't have a he and she. We say yeye. Yeye can mean him or her. So let's go back to the story. My uncle Ogutu had found, actually it's my dad who helped Uncle Ogutu, because it's his young brother, to find a beautiful lady. Here in Africa still there are arranged marriages. It's not strange. So this lady came, my daddy brought her to my home. The lady saw the big villa and horses. That time we used to have Rio and Malaika. And the lady got so excited. and she showed signs of, I really want to marry Uncle Ogutu. But now the problem was, she didn't know this was a home on its own, independent. Like, this is my home, this is not Uncle Ogutu. So she put her expectation very high. True story, guys. You know me, I cannot cook stories up. I cannot.
If I may interrupt Mura Senso there, because when a lady is brought in a home the first time, depends how your dad talked to this lady. Because maybe the dad, by the time your dad was introducing this lady to the brother, he sugar-coated it. He sugar-coated it because the lady herself could see Ogutu and just know this is not the owner of this home. You can just tell. Why not? But because you sugar-coated this thing to her, that made her come by showing the things which you have, like the way you like showing, oh, we are rich, we have mansions, we are the people with villas. So maybe your father put those things in her mind. So by the time she was coming, because that was a way of making her to accept good. Because the family or your dad talked about the things which the family has to this lady, made the lady to come even before meeting the man. So don't sit there and say, oh, she changed her mind. No, she changed her mind because what she was told was different from now what she was seeing now. By the time she was coming, she knew she was going to get married to the owner of the home, only to find someone who is not the owner of the home, because what she was told was different. And that is why she made up, or she changed her mind. Because if she knew before coming here, she would have not changed her mind. But because your dad wanted a wife for the brother, he sugar-coated it.
I took a very good mattress, very nice bed. I gave them to Uncle Ogutu. You remember? You see, we've replaced this. I don't know if you guys remember. We've replaced new beds. The beds that Rocio didn't like and all those. Before those beds, I used to have other beds in those rooms. So I took those beds. I gave one to Uncle Ogutu because I wanted Uncle Ogutu to make babies, and then we will be big Maro and family, or Uncle Ogutu and family and friends. When the lady arrived in the house,
this making of babies has made your wife to go, because all your mind is just on babies, on babies. All marriages lead to babies. That is what you think. Not all marriages should be about babies. Not everybody is of these babies. You look at Uncle Ogutu. He's not a young man. He doesn't have a good job now. He starts giving babies, so that they can be uncle, or maybe uncle to Mura Senso Lang. Babies now running up and there. This has cost you your marriage. It has cost you your marriage with Rocio Mom. You are still repeating, oh, I gave him the mattress.
No omoding stories. This one you're gonna laugh. Even if I'm laughing, I hope my mom's not watching this. Oh my God. Being an entertainer is not easy, guys. Happy 2026.
This man is just entertaining you. Whatever he's saying here is not true. Even by the time how he started it, is just a lie. He's a liar, someone who is not truthful, and he likes making things up. All these things we are going to hear Mura Senso talk about Uncle Ogutu is not true. And I think all these things, these are the reason why he's not getting along with Conrad, because he doesn't have secret. There are things which should remain family things, but with him, he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that rule of family. He is always naked out there, telling everything, even how he poops, how he pees, how he does what. It is always out there. Nasty, nasty, nasty thing. And this is costing him his relationship, even with the family, or even with the other time there was a time the sister Di Wango was saying it is because of Mura Senso people are talking about them, because the way Mura Senso brings out their family matters out here.
Me as the boss, I was fighting for my Uncle Ogutu. I gave him nice bed, new mattress, the one that even if you jump like this, that jumping is bringing different mood. It was not about that. Still, the mattress doesn't go. It doesn't. It's still. Now, me, I had already paid Uncle Ogutu his salary, knowing that he's having a new visitor. You know, when you have a new lady you want to impress here and there, you need some money, you know, even when you are giving her money, eh? You pull all the money, you know. Men know this. Just to impress, you know, day one, day two, especially in the village. Even if you only have 2 bills, or here we call them notes. Let me see if I have some bills. I show you how this is done. Give me 1 minute.
I'm telling you, begging is not easy. And begging and lying combined together, you become out of your mind. Because this is a liar, he's a beggar, he wants money by all means. I know everybody out here wants money, but this one, Mura Senso, this live stream was started and he didn't have anything to talk about. But look now, he's just trying to look for things to talk about and ask for money. The Abalusas need things to eat. They need food. Not only grass. Because you find Mura Senso talking about Abalusas, oh, they are okay, they are heavy. It is not about grass only. They need more than grass, I'm telling you.
New Year, don't be, you know, we men, when we want to impress, so these are two bills like this. So Uncle Ogutu had come and asked me for some money. Actually, even something funny. I was giving him advance. Advance, you know, advance. Advance means you've already eaten your money. But because you have issues here and there, you want a little advance. So Uncle Ogutu, so imagine this is the only money you have, forth and back. And then, to impress that lady, you do like this. You see like that? So now you have 2 notes, 2. It's just 2. But to make things look fantastical, you do like this. And then when you are counting, you already know you have 2. You know, we men sometimes.
Everybody does what you are doing. Because you look at Mura Senso, he's trying to show people how people should lie, even to their wives or to their girlfriend, by doing the things which he's been doing. You are not truthful to yourself. Not every man has done that. And not every woman has fallen into such kind of traps you are talking about. So Mura Senso is trying to show people the things which he's been doing out there. And do not laugh. It is not a laughing matter. It has cost you a lot. If this is what you've been doing to people, I don't see you having a good life after this, after doing all these con artists, all these things you are doing. The house is big, the home is big, but there's no happiness in it. So if this is how you always do your thing, you have to change your ways of doing things. Do not show people, do not think it is a laughing matter. It is not a laughing matter. If this is what your uncle did, no wonder he's still looking for a wife. I'm telling you. He's still looking for a wife. And as you speak, out there, people are watching. And from these people, this is where you want another wife. So after watching you, seeing you, what your uncle did to the other, or what you've been doing to women, do you think uncle is going to get a wife? Why are you spoiling for your uncle? Or why are you spoiling for yourself? Because people now know your games, Mura Senso. Mura Senso is a liar. Mura Senso is not truthful. He's just making things up. He's making things up. Did he record all these things when Ogutu was doing this? Because these are just things which he's just talking about. He never saw this. But because he wants the video to be long, he wants people to super chat him. You said, by the way, you people keep on super chatting me.
Raise up your hand, we know you today, my friend. Now maybe you are a married man. You don't have to go through this. Men go through a lot. So I'm telling you this story of Uncle Ogutu. This will be the executive story of 2026. We start 2026 with good vibe, good stories, real stories. Uncle Ogutu was CBK, Central Bank of Kenya. 2, and you see 2, you do like this, and then you turn them. And then, you put them here. The money is here. You know it is here. The money, I'm going behind so that you can see. You actually know the money is here. Because it's the only money you have. But when somebody asks you, especially that wife now, the one you want to impress, let me kneel down so I can, you don't go directly to this pocket. You already know the money is here and it's folded like this. Huh? But you don't go directly to this pocket. You go like this, you start like this. So she said, okay, let's imagine I am Uncle Ogutu Prospect. So say it's first day, first day there, you arrive, and then you ask as a lady, what are we eating here today? It's a new home and you are two of you and you've met your prospect Uncle Ogutu and you say, what are we eating here today? And then, now me I'm Uncle Ogutu. Uncle Ogutu knows his advance is this. And like that, and folded. It's the only one he has, and he's put it here. Those coats, when you wear a coat, you put here. Can I find a coat? It's because it's a little late. Let me see if I will find a coat.
One button up, one button down, running to go and look for the coat now. Because whatever he's telling people is not enough for him. These are things which he's just making up here. He was not there with the good. He never was with the good. Where did he get all this thing? He never documented it. That is how liars are. They talk a lot, they lie a lot, because he wants to glue people on this live stream so that they can send him money. That is Mura sense of a liar, a cheat, and I don't know. Huh? He's lying. He's lying to his audience.
But it's happy 2026. We have to be happy. If you started this year, shagala bagala, let me make your year. Let's start this year happy. People tell you, happy 2026. And if you look at them here, no smile, they're like, okay, 2026. It's like they want to box you up. If we say happy 2026, let it be happy.
When someone is making things up, then it will look happy. But if this thing really happened in real life, then it was not a happy moment because the wife didn't stay. The wife was lied to. So I don't think how happy it was, because if your husband has 2,000 Kenya shillings and then lying to have like 4, I don't think that makes it happy. I don't think that makes it sweet, because this is not something which took place. That's why he's making it to look like a story to play with like this. If it was a real life, it is not supposed to be something laughable, because these people, the way they treat people or the way they behave, look at him. He's behaving like lunatic, running up and down, going to look for quotes. For what now? For what? Is this the way you can sit down and talk about your uncle, your father's brother? Is this a story which you can sit down with, laugh about it like this? This is not your brother. This is your uncle. So you should respect your uncle. It doesn't matter what happened, but respect should be there.
Are we together? Tuko pamoja.
Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt.
Knows all the advance is here.
Look at the shirt.
Okay? In this coat here. He really knows in his mind, all I got is just here. Even when he's walking, sometimes he has to touch.
Look at that shirt, my people.
Not to remember, to confirm, is it still there? Because remember, it's the only one he got. The only one he got. And again, he has a serious prospect. You have to remember, otherwise things can go wrong. And the boss has already given you.
So, look at that shirt.
Prospect says, what are we eating here today? Uncle Ogutu. What would you love? No, that's not a good voice. What would you like to have today? Meat, or even if we get fish, is very fantastic. And Ogutu the boss goes now. He knows the money is here. But he starts looking for the money from here. As a boss. Not the one you are looking like this, or say, where did I put this? No. You say, okay, well, let me, in Swahili we say, wacha niangalie, let me see. like a boss. You know, that time the story is slow.
I said in the beginning, he needs to be prayed for. Put him in a corner and then beat the head. Gulis, Satan. Come out of Murasenso. Is this the traveling commando who people have been coming out here bragging with? Oh, our traveling commando. Look what he has turned to be. Look what he has turned to be. He cannot even button his shirt well. He doesn't know even what he's talking about. These are things which he just made up, just there when he was sitting there. But had to sit down just because someone asked about one question about Ogutu. Then he brought all this. Forgetting he once told us about Ogutu's issue, but now bringing it again in another script. Now this time round he's talking about, because we've seen that. So Uncle Ogutu, the reasons why Uncle Ogutu was arrested and charged with manslaughter is because Uncle Ogutu fought with someone, because he was someone who Kiswahili says barubaru. Even though he was married, he could still go out there and fight for more ladies. Because in Africa, you can marry as many wives as you want, according to Mura Senso. That is not me. According to Mura Senso. And I don't think there's a law which allows people to marry as many women as possible. It depends with the person himself. Because marriage, not even in Africa, everywhere, if you love someone, you don't want to have like two. Even the Bible says you love one and hate the other. So it is not about, oh, in Africa. People do it, but it is not fun. As for those people who have had many wives where they are and many children, there's a lot of wrangles in those homes. So it is not fun. And people do it just because of lust, but it is not fun. So Mura Senso talked about how the uncle was barubaru. He was strong man, and women could fight for him. And that time he fought with a neighbor, because he was someone who was looking like strong. And it was over 30 years ago, according to Mura Senso. And Mura Senso was seeing him then, and this is someone who is young. So how old are you, Mura Senso? If you are talking about things which happened over 30 years ago, and then you saw Uncle, so how old are you as we speak? So now, Mura Senso is talking about these charges were manslaughter, because the man went and reported the uncle that the uncle stole from him, beat him and stole from him. And then the judge sentenced the uncle to life imprisonment, then to manslaughter. My people, you who are out there, there's no way one can be charged with manslaughter if there's no one who is deleted in that case. If it is if it is beating the man and robbing him, that is robbery with violence. It has nothing to do with manslaughter. And what else is talking about? In Africa, especially in Kenya, there were no lawyers then. Then Mura says, so you must be very old, because I don't think lawyers started like today. Even before independence, people had lawyers. So what is this one talking about? Mura says just talking about, when he's talking of Nyabohanse, he always generalized the whole Kenya, saying in where you are coming from, Nyabohanse, Nyamwinyi village, you didn't know such things were existing. But do not say, if you don't see things in Nyamwinyi, that shows that the whole Kenya doesn't have that thing. No, that is Nyamwinyi, not Kenya. So let's hear that part where Mura Senso was talking about it was manslaughter. No, he just went and beaten someone. The charges were he beaten that person. The person went and charged, reported him. That is null and void. That is nonsense. You don't have anything to report to your people. Just shut up. Let's have a look.
He's still young, uncle. He's still young, because African men don't actually they don't get old like one time, no. But the problem was, after that uncle went and drank alcohol, I nearly fired him. It's because he's my uncle. I just said Uncle Ogutu. So guys, that is where we've reached with the story of Uncle Ogutu. Please guys, even I was saying, there's a small piece of land I'm aiming somewhere. I buy and gift him. I need like 2,000, not 2,000, like 2,800 or 300, around there, because the owners have not really said how much they want. It's a small piece, the size of this room. Very small, like $2,200. I was thinking I need to take that money. I buy uncle some land and tell him, uncle, you know me, I want to see you have a family, uncle. And you're my uncle, I have to support you. So
Murasenso is talking of a land which he's planning to give to Uncle Ogutu. The land is very small, but the amount which he's quoting, the US dollar has become like now a Kenya shilling to Murasenso, 228,000. 2,280 US dollars. Imagine to buy that land. It's like now 228,000 Kenya shillings. You see, a land which is just the size of that where Murasenso is staying. So you wonder if Murasenso, the land which he's talking about, is that size. So these lands which he's been buying out here, how much has he been paying those lands? If you may, I may ask. Leave alone this man. This man is a liar. He's lying too much, and this is just a way of activating donation, because now he also wants sympathy for this Ogutu, for people to buy Ogutu the land, because that man is quoting, he doesn't have that money. He's talking about that land because he wants people to support him in buying that land. Again, this man, his mind is just on land. Now bringing Ogutu now, the issue of Ogutu here.
Telling you my uncle's not around. He had gone to Kisi, a place called Kisi, to look for a wife. He came back with no wife, guys. But Uncle Ogutu still, I can't wait for the day that he actually gets a wife and gets married. I think that day, even me, I would contribute a whole cow for him. I feel him, bro. I feel him, sister.
Uncle Ogutu went to Kisi to look for a wife. It's like now he went to look for a house in the market. He just go to Kisi to go and look for a wife. Huh? It's like you're going to buy tomatoes, and he came without. Because of his reputation, it's not good. And here you're telling people, if you know you have children, you shouldn't come for Uncle Ogutu. Let people with children come to Uncle Ogutu. That way he'll get a wife. But if you put restriction, you think it's so important. That's why he's coming without wives, or without a wife. Because he's very much in need than the women you are thinking about. Because with wives, why a woman cannot lose a market. But men do lose markets, I'm telling you. Like Uncle Ogutu can go here and there and don't get a wife, but a woman, you cannot miss.
Putting money like this to going to the home and the lady has packed everything, gone. And I think I told you the story why my uncle is not married as to now. When my uncle was young, sorry, I didn't know I would tell you a story about my uncle today. Today, in my mind, I was thinking, I'll tell you a story about, not story, I'll tell you about Q&A. Even today, we'll not even have time for Q&A. It will be just the story of Uncle. Uncle Ogutu does not have a wife. When he was a young boy, he was the guy with the vine. True story. Because me, I grew seeing my uncle. Uncle Ogutu Uncle had that radio, you know, it's not, I don't know if it's a radio or something. The one that you play cassette which are round, like a plate. How do you call it in English? Guys, tell me, how do you call that one in English? The one you put, in Swahili we call it kinanda. Kinanda. How do you call that radio? It's called record player. Oh, yeah, that one. Record player, guys. Uncle Ogutu, Uncle Ogutu has come from far. I'm looking for it. Record player. When not me, when I was a very young baby, Uncle was the man with the vine. This is true story, guys. I'm not making this story up. I'm looking for that thing. Uncle Ogutu had that record player. You know, all the women in the village where he's from used to fight over Uncle Ogutu. And then Uncle Ogutu was the man with the vine. You know, and also he was like very courageous. Up to today, he's very courageous. That's why I have him as one of my security guards. Uncle Ogutu is very courageous. Let me look for that Kinana. I show you how it looks like. Uncle Ogutu used to have this. My friend, all the girls in the village. Me, I was a small boy. I'm talking about the 90s, early 90s, like 95. Actually, like 93. I was a very young boy. I remember my dad used to take me to greet my grandma. And Uncle Ogutu was the man with the vibe, guys. Hey. So, what happened? I think there was a story, I'm not sure about now, because it's a long, long time ago. About 25 years ago, actually 30 years ago. I think Uncle Ogutu fought with one of the guys in the village because of a lady, something like that. And because Uncle Ogutu was the man with the vibe, all the ladies wanted Uncle Ogutu. So, I think, I'm not sure because it's very long. I was a young boy. I need to ask Uncle Ogutu to tell me that story. So Uncle Ogutu fought with this guy. This guy went and reported Uncle Ogutu that, and even that time, Uncle Ogutu had a wife with some kids. But again, in Africa, actually, guys, polygamy is very normal here. Nowadays, not so much because of Christianity. A lot of you are from Kenya, you can tell people. All your grandfathers had at least more than 2 wives, including my own grandfather, who I've seen not long ago. Even up to today, there's still families with a father has 3 wives and they live together. It's not a big deal. It's not like the way I see Western world, they get shocked.
Okay, people do it, but it is not something one would be proud of. And you find these homes where people are maybe the parents are polygamists. You find the children, most of them, they don't get along. And you find these fights of, people are struggling with these land issues, as we are given small, my mom is not loved. So it is not something which one would sit here and laugh about. Many people have lost their life through that land wrangle, or you find children of this house or that house, they feel like their dad does not love them, so they end up even deleting the dad. So it is happening, but it is not something one would be proud of.
Especially the villages, and if people are not Christians, very normal. Or maybe my community. If your community is like that, you can also say, here too. So, Uncle Ogutu fought with one guy in the 90s. And then this guy went and said, he had a wife. Uncle Ogutu had a wife and kids. Even right now, I think his kids are very... it's legal in Kenya. It's legal to have actually more than one wife in Kenya. It's very normal. I want to explain from a normality stand view. Like traditionally, it's very normal. It's not like something, wait, what are you saying? No. Here it's very normal. So Uncle Ogutu had a wife and kids. Young girls. I have never seen them because me, I was a very small boy. I was like 2-3 years there. I was born in 1990. That was like 94, 95. When you can still remember things.
Look at how Mura Seso is lying. A boy of 2-3 years would know someone with a vibe. 2-year-old who is still breastfeeding can know an uncle who has vibe. How ladies used to fight for him. Mura says, stop your nonsense. Stop your lies, because you keep on repeating the lies. Sometimes you even implicate yourself. Like now, this case, you are like 2-3 years. 3 years, you can see someone with kinanda, with the guitar. You can know your uncle had a vibe. You cannot tell me that. You are lying. Stop lying. You are very grown up. You are like you are 13, 14 years to master all those things you are telling people. Now, we know that you are over 40 years. My friend, you are my need.
How old is your uncle? I need to ask him. So one man felt so bad that Uncle Ogutu was getting all the ladies. Saying, why talk about him now? Probably you just joined. I'm talking about him now because he's looking for a wife. So if you are a wife, please be my uncle's wife. Not a problem. Okay?
You want to know the behavior of Mura Senso and the sister, the whole family. Ask them genuine question like that. You see how they change because they don't want to be asked anything. They just want to feed people with nonsense, but no one should ask them anything. This was just a simple question. Why are you pushing it like now? If you want to be the wife, be my uncle's wife. No. Why are you talking about it now? What is the point? Even if maybe he wants a wife, you don't need to bring all his past here. Because that way you are making people, even the ladies who maybe were interested, cannot want it. Now, but that is the reason why this man asked you. Because you don't have filter. You don't know. You are spoiling, but you think you are making it work. You are spoiling for Uncle Ogutu. If at all you would have left that issue as it was, and then you start looking for a wife for Mr. Uncle Ogutu, by now Uncle Ogutu would be having a wife. But you went out there and told people what he did, things which he had buried, and then you resurrected them. It's going to be hard, very hard. And I think that is why your family members are afraid of you. They don't want to tell you anything because they know you are something else. And this is making you have a problem with the family because you are too loose.
So Uncle Ogutu fought with this guy because of ladies and all these things. This guy went and reported him to the police that Uncle Ogutu beat him in the middle of the night and robbed him. Okay? So they put for my uncle manslaughter. He was charged with manslaughter. And they said he gonna be sentenced for life.
There. Someone fought someone. And the same person who was beaten by Uncle Ogutu is the one who went and reported. No life was lost according to Mura Senso. This man who just went and reported that he was beaten by this Uncle Ogutu and robbed him. That would have been robbery with violence, not manslaughter. Manslaughter is when you deleted someone. But because he doesn't know what he's trying to say, he wants to sugarcoat it. Remember last time when he talked about this issue of Uncle Ogutu, he never talked about all these things. He just said, oh, he was sentenced. But he never explained what took place. If they just fought, and then this man reported Uncle Ogutu, that Uncle Ogutu stole from him, that would have been robbery with violence, not manslaughter. Manslaughter is when one is deleted. But Mura Senso is just mixing things because he talks a lot.
The judge said, I sentence you for life for manslaughter. But it's not manslaughter. He didn't kill. He didn't kill anyone. Is it manslaughter? Is it attempted murder? Something like that. Very crazy things, you know. The judge said, I sentence you for life. That is the story of Uncle Ogutu. True story, guys. And Uncle Ogutu went to jail. He stayed there for around 8 or 9 years. Tomorrow I'll ask him. 8 or 9 years. Uncle Ogutu appealed for that story. That person who had actually sentenced him for life had died when Uncle Ogutu was in jail. Okay? So, when Uncle Ogutu appealed, there was no one again fighting him because that guy has already had. I think he died after 7 years of Uncle Ogutu being in jail. So during that time that Uncle Ogutu was in jail, that is when he lost his family. His wife left, his kids left. They couldn't wait for this man for over 5 years. He went in jail, and that is how Ogutu lost his family. But Uncle Ogutu has girls. I don't know how old they are, but it's a true story that I'm telling you guys. So, when he came out of prison, the judge actually looked at the case, and my uncle defended himself. And you know, long time ago, there were nothing like lawyers in Kenya. Lawyers are these days, long time ago, if you don't know how to speak, if the other person speaks better and convinces the judge, it's his word against yours. These days, there's oh, show me a video, show me.
My guys, you heard Mura saying so long time ago, there were no lawyers. This is someone who is very young. Then it has become a long time ago. You want to tell me in the 90s, in Kenya, there were no lawyers? If there were no lawyers, then Mura Senso is a very old man. Very old man. Me, I've never had a time where there were no lawyers. But because of lies, because he doesn't know what he's reporting here, he's coming with lies. If you are young, if you are young, as you are saying, all these things, where did you get them from? You've mastered them like someone who is Ogutu's age mate. And that's why you can talk about all these things. Unless maybe he gave you the script or wrote them down or you made them up. All these things are made up. Mura says, okay, the uncle was in jail. But everything which Mura Senso is saying here is, nothing is true there. Nothing. So that is Mura Senso always having something to talk about other people, especially this Uncle Ogutu. Uncle Ogutu has become like now the topic of Mura Senso. And he has forgotten that he's supposed to be a traveler, a role model. But when you tell Mura Senso something about you, he will come and sit down with that thing like he's doing for the uncle like this. If he can talk about the uncle like this, do you think he can have respect for any other person? I hear other people are fired. We will see that video when that video comes out. But if it is Mayugno or whoever is fired, I don't think these people are working for you in the first place. So you come down, talk about people as you want, but life continues. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being my loyal subscribers. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, share, and Happy New Year. See you again in my next video, God willing. Bye-bye. God bless you all. Bye.